Hello, collective. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is Patience, Patience with Spirit, host of Spirit News on Spotify. Here, I'm doing collective reads to help develop my psychic gift. And it's been really fun. I've been solving lots of mysteries. I did a celebrity read. I did Matthew Perry. If you want to go check that out, that is a couple videos ago. Maybe I'll put it in the last bit so you can click on it. Or maybe I'll put it in. I don't know. I'm kind of new to this. I'm going to let it ride and see how it flies. Alright, so I'm just going to get a general collective read and see what energy wants to pop out and show itself. So far I have Carl and Marilyn. I have Marilyn, boy, seeker, casually, documents, caller, greasy, reading, Carl. So I don't know where it's going to go. Remember, time is fluid. So it could be past, present, or future. And it could even be on a different timeline. So it could be in the message, but you wouldn't even know. Because unless you know how to do timeline jumping like I do. Just kidding. I actually don't know how I did it. I just kind of did it, but maybe I'll make a spirit news about it. Spirit says a couple at the door. Well, I'm busy. You know what? I've been having a hard time speaking. I've been having a hard time focusing, but I'm prayed up, so I stay up. And I'm finding joy in the contrasting moments because life isn't always peaches and peppercorns. I don't know if that makes sense, but I like the way it sounds. So I'm just gonna let it ride, let it fly. Whatever. All right. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here. I love you so much. You are my best friend, my confidant, my amigos, war angels for life. Archangel Michael's here, always protecting me. We go way back. We go back. So, thank you. All right, two popped out. The poet reversed. The warrior. All right, the poet reversed and the warrior. So right off the bat, I'm already sensing like opposition of like it feels like differences. I can see if I hold the cards up to you. The snake, the warrior feels different, like a different energy than this, and the colors are opposite of each other. This one's all distorted. This one's like strong, like almost like maybe powerful. Or in this reading, the energy I'm reading from it is someone who's in opposition of this poet, which makes the poet feel like they can't be themselves, or they can't be a poet. Savory. Oh, and look at this. The poet has a ball in his hands, and there's a little ball in the middle of this bull's head. It kind of feels like this person holds this illumination, this darkness, this something in the dark. This warrior knows something in the dark that this person did, maybe. And there's a snake wrapped around it, and it's facing away. So it feels like rejection. So this energy is rejecting another. This poet reversed is feels kind of confused, kind of feels, you know, light, but is stuck in a dark place. You know, like they say artists use trauma or tragedy as their art, right? And poets can, you know, just like Edgar Allan Poe, I want to say. This is like Edgar Allan Poe, kind of like these are all crows. So there's some kind of distortion of this poet. And it feels like he can't be himself. Like he was rejected in some way by this warrior energy. So that's a lot so far. That's what I got. That is what I got. Oops, let me... Yeah, this warrior feels like really bullheaded. You know, it's a bull. He feels really bullheaded. Like, I know everything. Everything I say is right. And I know what's right from wrong. And if you don't listen to it, it's my way or the highway kind of energy, you know. 3 cards came out, so... Or, you know what? That's too many. Come on. See, someone doesn't want this reading read. Come on. Give me one card at a time, please. Thank you so much for being here with us. I love you so much. Thank you for giving these messages to those who need it. I'm here to be of service. It is my honor to be here to help the collective understand from a higher perspective anything they need to know. These messages will find you in the time that they need to. And I am so appreciative of that. The unseen. The unseen, guys. I can't make it up. And you know, the eye in the middle of the forehead, this person knows something about something this person did in the dark. Or something that this person did in the dark to this person or something. And it's unseen. It's a secret. It's a secret between them. Careered. It's a careered secret. It is something that is like they hide this secret like it's their career. Spirit says they're careered in. Okay. Okay. Spirit wants me to change cards. Alright, you want me to use these? Sure. Alright, Spirit, tell me more about this poet, please. Who's this poet? Who's this poet really? Who does this poet want to be? What is this poet afraid of? What's the secret? Tell me something. I got leadership, and it came out upside down, and it says follower. And then a boss is facing this way. So someone that had no power, felt like they didn't have any power. Man, this is a heavy energy. Ooh, don't cry. I cry all the time, but don't do it. It's a heavy energy though. Shit. So tell me more about this poet, please. Besides that, he feels like he has no power. Ronald again. Spirit keeps saying Ronald. Yesterday, they said it like 3 times. 2 or 3 times. Spirit, please tell me more about this poet. I got city dweller. Working class. Unrequited love. Imprisonment. Trauma is imprisonment. Lesson is self-identity. Identity is young female. So this person could have possibly working class. I picture. Oh, Spirit said collar a few words ago. They said collar. So working class, white collar person that felt like they had no power. That could have possibly be a young female, or identity as young female. Love is unrequited. Okay, so let's keep going. Spirit, is there anything else you want to say about this poet? Let's see. Let's look at what they lacked on a spiritual level. Like, what were they struggling with, please? What were they struggling with? The path to light, reversed. Huh. And they're in the darkness holding this ball of light. Like they're trying to like hold on tight to whatever amount of light they have, because the path to light has been reversed. I can't make conscious choices to move toward the light one step at a time. I can't transform my weaknesses into strengths. I can't master my thoughts. I can't overcome obstacles with positivity and acceptance. I can't develop my gifts and extend my light to every being unconditionally. Damn. This hurts. Whatever this is, it hurts like hell, man. Wow. It hurts really bad. Oh, God. Spirit says collection. Vitality. Collection of collect vitality? Collects vitality? I'm a being of light. I accept the divine energy in my body, and every one of my cells regenerates. I collect light and divine energy. I collect them with the cells in my body. Huh. The voice of the heart. I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guide me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path to light. So this is green, and there's a heart in here. I think whatever happened blocked this person's heart chakra, which blocked the path to light, which is love, because their heart chakra was blocked by some secret, some unseen secret. The number 2, Spirit says. Okay, well, tell me about this warrior now, please, Spirit. Thank you so much. Tell me more about this warrior. Who's this warrior? Who is this warrior, this bullheaded know-it-all? A fire disaster. Okay. Wow. Okay, so this person's a volcano waiting to explode, is what I'm getting. This person's a volcano waiting to explode. Traumas, mental illness. Identity is guru or idol. Yeah, some kind of god complex. Lesson is forgiveness, and death is suicide. So this warrior is dealing with some mental illness. Possibly positive. Spirit said positive. He has mental illness of some kind. Spirit, please continue telling us about this warrior with mental illness. It's a volcano ready to explode. A fire disaster. Could you please tell us more? Oh, shoot. That popped out. Oh, damn. What? Shut the front door. This warrior is no good. This warrior is no good. Possibly in a secret society? The devil? The secret society was reversed, so this could possibly be past energy or something that's a secret that nobody knows. The unseen. Oh shit, bro. What the fuck? So this person's in a secret society. Kimura, Kimura, what is in a secret society with abandonment issues, an obsessive love style, a husband, gluttony. Lesson is gluttony, and death is dementia. You know, Spirit gave me a download about dementia because I watched this video of this man having a demential episode on a plane, and his wife had to calm him down. Spirit says Catherine, and he was making a scene and he was getting irate because he was going through an episode. And I got really sad. It was like really sad to see, but they calmed him down by singing a song. He knew the song, and they got all the plane to sing the song, and it calmed him down and brought him back to homeostasis. But what the download I got about dementia is that dementia and Alzheimer's is the body's way of helping you forget something horrible that you did. It's like something so unbearable you can't think about it. And so your body says, okay, you don't want to think about it? I gotcha. And it follows that command that you're giving it every day, all day. When you're, when you're like this. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Oh, yeah, I'm having so much fun right now. Life is so good. I got everything. But you're really like this. So, so that's what happens with abandonment. So this person, okay, I'll crop it out. So, this person's lesson was gluttony. So, probably very indulgent in something. I got an older man as the devil. His faith is primal. Physical, sexual abuse is the trauma. And his lesson is seeing the bigger picture. The devil. Wow. Can you please tell me about this devil's spiritual? Spirit said right. Spirit imbalance, please. Can you please tell me about this person's spiritual imbalance? Alright, Spirit wants me to just catch you guys up. So far, we have a poet in reverse and a bullheaded warrior, masculine energy, who's a rejecter, but lives, Spirit says 11, and it's 1:51 on the clock, 11:11, with a 5. So, there's a secret between the two, the unseen. This poet is a follower of possibly, or doesn't have any power, feels like they don't have any power, feels like they have to follow this person who's, this person is just a white collar working class person, that had something happen to them that, Spirit said Arthur, that affected their heart chakra and veered them off of their path to light. And this warrior, masculine energy, is a fire disaster, a charge, Spirit says, a charge of disaster, a volcano ready to explode, that is possibly part of a secret society that is secret, that is part of the devil. They must do dark magic or rituals or something to that nature. So, oh my gosh, look, top of the deck, magic based, astral experiences, stain. Spirit said stain, and look, this looks like watercolor stain. Astral experiences, magic based, trauma, disaster, fire disaster. So this is the poet. Death, drowning, lesson, overcoming loss. Love, non-possessive. So I'm getting the feeling from Spirit that this poet had gifts, psychic gifts. Yeah, he had psychic gifts. I've had a magic-based faith, a follower of a magic-based faith, a follower of the secret society. Agree. Spirit says agree. Okay. So these two people are in a secret society together that nobody knows about. Okay. Tell me more. What do I need to know? You want me to switch cards? Okay. Spirit says Elijah. Spirit, tell me more about what's going on here. Joy like a child. Joy. Like a child, I discover joy in the simplicity of life. Happiness lies in magical moments, not in the material. Even the smallest joy is a great source of light. So this warrior saw a light in this. Is this a child? Or this warrior must have saw the gifts of joy, magical moments, not in the material, in this boy. Or, oh, I said boy. I meant to say joy. Must be a boy. Shit. With psychic gifts. So this warrior recognized the psychic gifts probably because they're in probably because they're in a cult that practices dark magic. So they probably can recognize that in children. That's why they like to get the children, take their gifts from them. Wow. Affirmation. Affirmation. Yep. I acknowledge. Yep. Yeah. All right. So we got an affirmation confirmation that this person, this poet who could possibly be a boy, take it as it resonates, had the ability to listen to themselves, to acknowledge their own needs, to assert themselves, and retain their own power with brave and gentleness. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself, and I am respected by others. Spirit said Jesse. So, at a young age, this warrior could see something in this poet that was akin to psychic gifts or something like that. I have injustice at the top of the deck. I have injustice, and then I have psychic. Didn't I say he was psychic? Then I have injustice at the top of the deck. Well, this was on top of psychic. A victim. A victim and a perpetrator. The victim's pointing up and the perpetrator's pointing to the warrior. Oh, shoot. Sleeping. In the room. Michael's room. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I like it. Oh my gosh. Funny. Yeah. Thank you. All right. So, in injustice to the psychic, this boy that had psychic gifts. They had psychic gifts to listen to life and affirm positive action. Yeah, because, you know, I mean, I can only speak for myself, but I know that as I heighten my psychic development, I am able to choose joy more in the contrast, and I am able to affirm more positive action, taking more action steps towards things that I want to create, you know, and listening to the universe and my spirit guides. So this person definitely was psychic for sure. Okay, but they're a victim of something unseen, of this secret society and injustice. Can you tell us more about the secret society or this unseen secret? Spirit says criminal. So some kind of criminal act and a disturbance. The fuck? I don't want to say that. Okay, good. I didn't want to say that. I'm like, damn. I was gonna say something dark, but I don't think I don't know. I don't know. This is disturbance in reverse. Obscure, irritation, supernatural. So, supernatural. So something happened to them in the past, because it's in reverse. Or something that happened to them that created a disturbance, a supernatural disturbance for them. What? What? Tell me more about this disturbance to the poet. Who is the poet? What's the poet really? Like, who does the poet really want to be? If they couldn't be the poet, what is their true character? Or what's the character that they gave off? Death card. Endless harm inevitable. So maybe whatever this was in the past, and now it's coming out. There's an end to it. like it's inevitably came to the surface. Yeah, because look, there's a candle on the surface of this. Devolutionary. De-evolutionary. Yeah, so they de-evolved from this whole situation and brought an inevitable end to it. So I think that it's coming out. I think that this secret's coming out. Or it's just, maybe they're gonna, I don't know. What's gonna happen? What's this death card about? Okay, I think I'm gonna do tarot. Spirit says 50. Alright. Spirit, please tell me more about this poet. What are some things you want us to know about this poet? Six of Wands. This poet's success, victory, winning, having the advantage, triumph, achievement, praise, acclaim, awards, recognition, applause, goodwill, fame, celebrity, fans, well-wishers, supporters, crowds, being in the spotlight, riding high. So I'm getting, because of this poet's abandonment wound from the rejection of this warrior who... Chemistry? Who had chemistry? Who had chemistry? They wanted acclaim, they wanted recognition, they wanted validation of something because they they were possibly rejected. They were hurt, they were traumatized and rejected by this warrior energy. So they craved recognition. So they would work really hard for the recognition of this warrior energy. Maybe they, maybe they played sports, or they like performed, or maybe like went out of their way to be like super academic to gain the recognition of anybody, but especially this warrior energy, because this warrior energy is in rejection energy, because see how the snake's facing away from the poet, so and it's hoarding its love up here. So maybe some kind of like love bomber or something. If they're in a secret society that's ruled by the devil, they're gonna have like mind control tactics where they like a narcissist basically. I don't want to be so like, they must be a narcissist, but it would have rejection, love bombing. If this person's feeling like they have to go out of their way to get recognition from this person, it's probably because they hold their love back on purpose. Ooh, I feel that deep. Wow. It's a lot of energy in this reading. There's a lot of pain going on. I'm trying to make light of it, but it gets me sometimes. So we have community and we have culmination. So I think what Spirit's telling me is that, continuing on, who the poet is, I think in the community they seemed like, a happy family. They do celebrations and parties, and they go to events, and they're coming together. A community spirit, teamwork, success, prosperity. I think that's like what part of this recognition, things they want to get recognition for. to gain, again, some kind of recognition from this one energy. And, culmination, they want to look like they're abundant and have, a solid foundation, that they have privilege, they have strong ancestral values, old money. They come from a long line of rich gentlemen. Bum. I think that's the kind of role that this person was playing to get some kind of recognition from this energy that would never recognize them, that would withhold love from them. Make them feel uncertain about themselves, Spirit says. And then we got a Queen of Swords reversed, astute. So, opposite of astute is not aware, not someone who is thoughtful, or someone who's doesn't have knowledge of their feelings, doesn't have insight. Spirit says true. Doesn't stand up for themselves, isn't clear about what they want, hasn't suffered loss or hardship. Someone who's gossipy, who's malicious, who's biased, who's obstructing. Spirit says obstructive, who puts people down, who can't be trusted, obstructs people's confidence. Wow. Who's this supposed to be? I don't know who this is. This could possibly be this warrior energy. Or maybe this is how the poet really is. I don't know yet. Spirit, please clarify this Queen of Swords. Is this the warrior, or... And I have King of Swords. King of Wands. King of Wands. Lies, deviousness, prejudice, a liar, a devious person, one whose main focus is self-promotion. Someone who can't be in charge. Someone who's indecisive. I just got a vision in my head. I just saw Jekyll and Hyde, like two personalities. I think this person has split personalities. I think one personality runs in devil energy. Maybe. And the other personality is just this normal person. What? Thomas could be significant. What?
2020s.
I just... And look at this. This was this is the King of Wands and this is the Queen of Swords, and they're opposite of each other. I think this person... Okay, this person is either has split personalities or is transgender. Or was brought up in a really white collar, working class home and has to pretend to be like this, you know, very well off family community person, but really they might want to be a woman. They might identify as, wasn't that card teapot full? Wasn't that card I had, it said I identified as a young, where is it? Oh, I know it.
Messages.
As a young female. Yeah, as a young female. But then I said boy earlier. What? I think that this person could possibly identify as a woman, but has had to live their life like a white collar family man. Ooh. Ooh. That's a lot. Ooh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Wow. I mean, I don't know if that's true for sure, but man, if that's true, that is rough, man. I just really have a feeling that that's true. So, walk. So, because this person has had to lie all their lives and possibly dabble in dark magic and a secret society and has psychic gifts and was definitely a victim of some kind. Possibly some kind of, because there's a child in this, as a child, maybe a generational secret society or something, you know, like where it's generational and they bring the children in and abuse them, you know. It's horrible, but it's true, so we have to talk about it, okay? So, yeah, it has to be talked about so we can bring awareness, because this is happening in the collective. So it's important we get these messages out, because somebody needs to hear this, okay? Oh, and look, the green is leaving. Remember I said vitality? The green's leaving the face. It's like they don't absorb vitality. They don't absorb vitality because of something that was done to them as a child. From the secret society that put them in devil energy as a child. As a child. That made them, you know, like this. Shit. Yeah, lies, deviousness, prejudice. A liar, devious person, one whose main focus is self-promotion. And then the Queen of Swords is the gossip, malicious. So, you know, when you have to hide who you authentically are because you are shamed or you're victimized and abused, and you can't cross the roads versus cross the road, you start to become this, the devil energy, because you start lying so well to hide something. It's your career. Remember, Spirit said it's their career to hide this, whatever this is. Something a year ago. So when you have to lie about who you really are so often, you start telling lies and more lies, and pretty soon you just become a liar. You don't know one lie from the next. You don't know yourself. You don't know your identity, because you're constantly having to lie about who you are because you are clearly traumatized. Clearly you have not seen yet the disturbance that is taking place in your life that has this power over you, that is now leaving you in devil energy. 8 of Wands reversed. Returning from travel or holidays. Depredate. Returning from travel or holidays. Bad timing, losing momentum, out of control, too fast, a pace, theft, opposition. Action in reverse. So I'm getting that in the past, action was taken to gain some kind of control. Or something would happen during holiday seasons, returning from travel after the holidays would lose momentum, you'd feel out of control. Something happening on, like maybe I want to say family, because there's a family over there. Maybe this well-off white-collar family would go visit on holidays or something somewhere, and a memory, just because it says returning from travel, so they'd go travel or on a holiday, and when they return they'd have restriction and be out of control and be in theft and on opposition. So whatever was happening on those holidays or travel, when they'd come back, they would feel out of control. They would feel that's probably why they became so good at lying, because they just didn't want to feel that feeling for whatever happened. 7 of Wands reversed. Sorry, Spirit says, Sari. Standing your ground, and Spirit just said argument. This person didn't stand their ground to feeling vulnerable or overwhelmed. They didn't take the bull by the horns with this health problem or some problem that required them to stand up for themselves. Ooh. Oh. Or someone didn't stand up for this person. This person possibly could have been abused on a holiday, on a vacation. Son. Spirit said son. And there's a baby in it. This is a father. This father, who's in a secret society in devil energy, brought a supernatural disturbance in the past to a poet in reverse, a psychic boy who was a victim of abuse. And nobody protected him. Nobody stood up for him. Nobody cared. I'm sorry. It's a lot of emotion, but nobody cared about this boy. Justice at the top of the deck. And the law over here. Nobody. Alternative sexuality. This boy was abused, and then he was made to feel shamed about his sexual preferences, his alternative lifestyle. Nobody accepted him. And then they put dark energy into him or her, whoever they want to be. They didn't protect him. Nobody protected him. Parenthood, support. That's why it was a death. Look, a death to the child. A death to the child within. Nobody made this boy feel safe or stood up for him or believed him, maybe, I don't know. But justice is here. Justice is here. Karmic justice. This boy might have said something to the parents and they dismissed it. True. They dismissed it. They didn't believe him. They didn't believe him. That's why he's the poet reversed. Because when that, whoever this father, possibly a grandfather, could possibly even wear like a diamond ring or something, a big diamond ring, is in a secret society that practices dark magic and ritual sex magic, that taught this boy at a young age a supernatural disturbance was placed upon him through sex magic, and he's been cursed since he was a child with devil energy. I am appalled. I am so appalled. But justice is here. This truth is coming out. Legal justice. The law is here. The law is here for this child that had to grow up cursed against their will. Probably impose this. Let's look. Probably impose this upon others because that's how they grew up.
7 spirits.
Told their parents and they didn't care. They didn't listen to him. They rejected him. Yes, they rejected him. Abandoned him in his time of need when he felt unsafe. And probably happened multiple times over and over again. Should be ashamed of yourself. Love never feels bad. The ops are devils. You overgive without balance. This person was constantly trying to get the attention of this person because of their devil tactics they used to abuse them. And possibly a daughter too. Possibly the whole family has received abuse from this person. But this boy was targeted because he had psychic gifts, and they were in a secret society, and they target children with gifts. And this child was cursed. They put a curse on this child through sex magic by abusing them over and over again. Never go back. Yeah. They never wanted to go back to that place where they kept having to get abused over and over again, where their parents just looked at probably the younger baby. Maybe there was another baby that they weren't paying attention to the other boy, the older boy. They had there as a baby. So while they were distracted, there was this warrior in the secret society, this devil that was sexual minority, I'm sorry, I'm just upset. It's fucked up. People need to heal their trauma because you can't go, tell me more about this coward, sicko in this secret society and devil energy. Tell me more. Intuition, because this person doesn't have any gifts. This person doesn't have any gifts. They're jealous of people who have gifts. Yeah, keep your distance from this person. People like this you gotta completely block from your life. Separate. Because they'll just infect your life and do this to people you care about. Exhaustion. Yeah. This is what they do. This is what was done in the past. Drained, long journey, depletion. This is what it creates. Running, disappearing, invisible, ghosting. Love expression in reverse. No expressing of love. No messages of love. No thinking of you. Just, this person is completely, this person has mental illness. Like, I'm just gonna put it out there. This person has a complete imbalance. They have a God complex. They think that they know everything. They think that they're the only ones who are right. They have devils running inside of them, probably from all the abuse and all the devils they've let inside them. They have a trickster spirit, wildest trickster spirit attached to them. They're spreading it to the children that they abuse in their family. And now their children have the trickster devil spirit, and they're spreading it amongst their community. But justice is here. Whatever happens in the dark comes to light. This poet was targeted because of their psychic gifts at a young age, was made to believe that what was happening was making them powerful, when really they were being drained of all their life force and vitality. See that? Living a lie, living this lie, constantly having to do acts of validation and recognition to feel 1 ounce of love. I'm sorry, I'm just so upset. I just feel the pain and it just sucks. Laborious, yeah. Karma! Consequences. Cause and effect. Debts. Karma, some people are gonna pay karma. For sure. People are going down. This isn't... yeah. Oh. I don't like reads like these, you guys. But if it's here, then someone needs to hear it. So I cleanse my space from this low vibrational energy. I send love and light to the person whose innocence was taken from them, and vitality became a victim of a perpetrator. merited. Yeah, so I think Spirit wants me to end it on this karmic justice and karma. So this person, this person's going to have to face consequences, legal disputes, law. They're going to have to face life lessons, cause and effects, uh, contracts, binding agreements. They're going to have to apologize, decisions needed to maintain justice, law, and order. The scales are being balanced. There is complete injustice done to a boy child that was unseen, that's been a secret for a long time, but not anymore.